Terminal locked. Security enabled. Disengage vault security. Vera keys. All disk extracted, file not found. Vera. To Vera. Vera, if you're reading this, my fears have come to pass, and this is an apology. I hope you realized what my last words meant to you. If so, they have led you here, and this place will keep you safe. I know what they meant for me, and I fear they have trapped me here. I've extracted the previous entry after our conversation tonight. It can't have been easy for you, and I am sorry for all that I've put you through in silence. I know, while you do not love me, you did not mean any malice in what you did. I knew about your plans to rob the casino with Dean before you told me. Hearing it from you didn't make it any easier, for what it's worth. I'm glad you told me yourself, and I understood the tapes he had in his possession. I do not think either of you realized what your addiction stemmed from. However, and that is the tragedy in this, I suspect the world would not have believed you, regardless, so I respect your desire to keep it from others. When first building this villa, this casino, I meant it for you. As the world seemed to race headlong toward war, it became part of my desire to protect you. The loans, the funding I poured into the casino's construction, I knew it would not matter when war came for us. It was my means of creating a shelter, a defense if the world was bombarded in radiation and bombs. When Dean revealed his plans inadvertently through our introduction, I realized what had happened, and how I had been tricked. For a time, my thoughts were dark. I changed the casino vault from a shelter to a trap, and I knew the first one would enter would be Dean. He would die down here, and it would have been by his own hand. I fear, however, that I've overstepped myself, and the only safe place in the casino is the vault. I've tried to rewire the systems, change the protocols, and I cannot. I will do one last check on the pipes by the edge of the outside platform and see if anything can be done. I fear it is useless. If you come down here, do not access my personal accounts entry. It contains only a message for Dean, and it will seal the door, and you'll have no way out. Even the elevator is designed to automatically return when the door is closed, and it will lock it in place. There should be enough in the vault to sustain you until help arrives. I have ensured that it is enough medical supplies down here to keep you comfortable. The holograms should defend the casino from any attackers, and the hologram beacon in the villa will broadcast an emergency signal so the others know you are here. When danger is past, rescue will come. I hope you're able to read this, and know that I loved you, Frederick Sinclair. So don't go into his personal accounts because it'll lock me in here?
You're in the vault, finally. After all this time. The Sierra Madre. Mine. Don't move. Don't go into the vault, and don't touch anything else. There may be more traps down there. Another security system.
Don't go. Am I not in the vault already? There's just gold outside the vault. That's not the vault. Still hiding behind images and screens, I see.
Hiding? Hardly. Trapped. You think you were the first one to unlock the casino door? No, I did it. With other hands, other bodies. After that, the casino wouldn't let go. Once I was locked in, no way out. Until your Pip-Boy signal came to life in the villa. Then things changed. And here you are.
Let's see. Before this goes any further, I had questions.
Curious? You must be. We have time now that you've done your work. And our interactions have been too one-sided, even for my tastes.
What do you want from the Sierra Madre?
What do I want? Weapons, security, a citadel of my own. The Madre is all these things. It's a fortress, a weapon, a chance to begin again. Once I unlock its archives, I can carve the Mojave into any shape I choose.
So you want this to be your own personal Brotherhood of Steel base? I don't understand how an old world casino helps you do any of that.
The cloud is unique in my travels. Its proximity to the Sierra Madre isn't a coincidence. Right now it protects this casino, preserves it. It can be used to preserve other old world relics and cleanse them at the same time. And as much as I've researched hologram technology, the big empty facility was clear. Only the Sierra Madre got holograms working properly.
Properly? Are you kidding me?
The holograms here kill trespassers. That's what I want. Dump one of those emitters in the middle of any battle, there's no defense. It's like holding light in your hands. Can't fight it. Only watch it burn. Just one is a portable army. Arm it. Anyone stands against you dies.
I mean, just break it. I defeated like 10 of them and I'm one guy. If you secure that, that's all you want?
No, there's one last thing I want from the Sierra Madre. It's bounty. The machines that fill its streets, its corridors. They provide almost anything. Perhaps in the pre-war era they were commonplace, things to dismiss. Now they are far more valuable. You know it. They helped keep you alive.
What would you use them for?
Sources of food, supplies, medical assistance, ammo, make more callers, even print currency. Make a nation. The cloud allows me to wipe the slate clean. Callers ensure cooperation. Holograms, defense. The vending machines provide everything else. The Sierra Madre can kill nations and build them, using its technology with the right applications.
Got like an ultra-fascism implant. Like, he wants everybody to have bomb collars on and just like feed them with vending machines and just rule this whole place through automated systems where no one can resist or react. It's only one step removed from like Mr. House's just actual robots. You're nothing more than a killer that aspires to be a mass murderer.
You think I'm a murderer? If I was, I'd have set off your collar long ago. The collar ensures compliance, encourages cooperation. Think about it. Would you truly have gotten into the casino without those collars? No. Human nature is against us, always. Did you know that I had to keep adjusting the collars, keep changing the rules to make this moment possible?
That was not a clever comeback. You wouldn't have been here without the collars, so obviously the collars are great. I'm just a random person that you just put in here. Like, I didn't want to come in here. If I wanted to, I probably could have. That's what I do all the time. What are you talking about?
Every time, even with collars clutched at their necks, they would betray each other, kill each other to get inside the Sierra Madre. It was insanity. They could have had it all. It was so close. And they kept turning on each other, again and again. Cracking the Sierra Madre was difficult, but cracking greed, that was more difficult. So the dead man switches went in.
The dead man switches that don't work because I killed the dog and I'm still alive? Is this just a weird rule break? So you answered madness with madness?
When your life is tied to another's, sacrifice and cooperation, they can be conditioned, learned, and you can focus on the matter at hand. Greed can be beaten, contained, controlled. You know it better than anyone, or I hope you do. It doesn't matter.
How'd you get me here again?
Everyone asks that. Should be asking how they plan on leaving. It only takes putting a collar on one to begin the chain. One with a collar may chain another, and that one another. Had traps all over the wastes. The chain ends with the super mutant. Although with him, the collar wasn't even necessary. He only needed guidance.
There's someone else with the collar placed one on me. Who? I mean, his dog.
The mutant. He swallowed one of the collars. After that, he was mine. The collar wasn't even necessary. All his kind. They exist to be given orders. They're soldiers. Simple. Stupid. I asked him to fetch, and he did, even without the threat of death. Even when I stopped speaking to him, he continued to leave the villa, gather victims from the man-traps out of habit. He must have found you in one of them. If so, he's probably forgotten. He only remembers my voice. He put the collar on you, dragged you here, because he doesn't know any better. It's in his nature, greedy and childlike.
I mean, we know that the super mutants are very frequently intelligent, but I guess this tracks with like how in Fallout 4 the Brotherhood of Steel just feels racist and dismissive of this whole thing. Like, oh, the super mutants just need to be wiped out. Do you know how to get out of here?
Of course. I walked all this way. If you're worried, I'll give you a map back or show you the way out when this is all over.
Now that I'm here, are you coming down?
No. I'm not going to take the chance while I'm so close. Not this close. No. Not again. I can wait. Afford to be careful. You're locked down there. This is the only entrance, and I have free reign of the Sierra Madre. I have time. More than you. Besides, there might be more traps. I'll send more scouts in. Yes, others. You're resourceful. Don't want to leave anything more to chance.
Is he implying he's just gonna leave me here to die? Then why was he implying that he was gonna help me like 1 second ago? Nothing has changed. Why is he saying completely different things? Then I'll find a way to unlock the secrets of this vault, take them for myself.
You've gotten far. Any farther, try to breach the vault, you become a corpse. What's inside is mine. Anyone else touches it, tries to take it from me, they'll answer for it.
If it has a lock, and it should, I can pick it. Somehow.
Take all the time you need. I suspect the Sierra Madre is more than proof against bobby pins and crowbars.
Unless you come down here, I'll destroy the vault and everything in it.
No, I don't think so. It'd most likely trigger other security measures, if you hurt the vault at all. The builder of the casino built it to last. The Sierra Madre withstood the war. I'm sure the vault is protected as well. Besides, you wouldn't have followed the signal if you didn't want this place's secrets for your own. You're curious, past the threats.
Forget the vault. The elevator's only a single control box.
The elevator? Then you'd be trapped for certain. No probability of escape.
Throwing a wrench into the works is what I do best.
Even if you damage the mechanism, There's a chance of repairing it. It might take years, but it's possible. Persist in threatening me or the Sierra Madre's secrets. You're of no use to me. I'll set off your collar now.
I'll clip the wires to this intercom, then the Pip-Boy.
Ah. Clever.
Whoever designed the Sierra Madre, their obsession with messing with frequencies and signals. I'm coming down. I'll meet you face to face at the vault entrance. If you resist, I'll use the collar even if it puts the vault at risk.
Okay, but can I? Can I take the collar off? Like, was that a bluff? Or can I do it with my cool repair skill? Because let's do that then. Alright. This radio does not mess with my collar. Ah. I've got a bunch of money in my pockets. Hey, dickhead. Oh, where you going? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well. Seems I want to use this gun after all, even though I hate using these guns. Alright. I thought we were gonna try to work together or something, or he's gonna like maintain the idea that we'd be on the same team for a moment. Alright. Nope. Take his clothes real quick before he falls off the cliff, I guess. Bye. Ow. Whoa. How much is exploding right now? Why can't I doctor's bag? Oh, I got rid of all my doctor's bags. Annoying. Well, it's probably cooler than the hollow rifle. 185 DPS. Bye, hollow rifle. I've got a biglier, scarier gun now. And I can give these energy weapons science. I could probably give this to somebody that's worth giving them it. Okay. Back to being able to walk. I guess all of the... I guess I shot one turret and then they all exploded or something? I'm not super clear. Oh, there's still evil ghosts out here. Wait, where is this pointing at me? Nope, keep moving forward. How do I leave? What is doing that? It's just like an escape sequence detonator. Yeah, escape the Sierra Madre vault before your collar explodes. I guess this mid-sequence save might have been a mistake. I wasn't... We've never had a long-term timer before. It's always been something else. Here's a shortcut. I just went in a big circle? Where the fuck am I going? God damn it. Where? I don't know where I'm going. Brutal. Why can't I use my repair skill to take the collar off like I said? Oh, my weapon's out. That makes me slower. I don't actually know the layout of this place. Like, I don't have it memorized. I was here for hours, it feels like. Okay, I made it? Made it. Did I ding? Did I ding? I almost dinged. I dinged! I did a ding. Ah! Blah. Okay. Ding! I'm out. Is anyone else alive? The quest is just over? Did anyone else get out? Did I even ever get the Sierra Madre or whatever? Good. Like, I don't think I really got the secret at the end of the Sierra Madre anyway if it all blew, if it exploded. Well... Is that just the end? I sure want to leave. It just ends. What's the narrative conclusion of this quest? What was the Sierra Madre? Like, did I lose my chance to get inside the vault forever? Or do I get to talk to the people that are still alive? Where are they? Like, one of them was at the theater, right? Like, what happened to the people? It didn't explode, right? I just had to get out before my collar would explode? Where's Dean? Where are Dean and Christine? Is that really how it ends? There's no, like, conclusion with the characters that are still alive? And you never get inside the vault? Because him being dead man, I had to run away to make my collar not explode, but... Couldn't I presumably just go back in? I guess not, because it's like a one-way... This is... At least one of the ways in or out somewhere was one way. It got convoluted. Huh. The conclusion was like dramatic in that it like was exploding and shit and had a timed sequence and stuff, but it was like anticlimactic in that we just kind of walk away, I guess, and we don't resolve any of the characters' storylines after meeting with them multiple times. Weird. Huh. Well, I got gold bars, I guess. I guess that's the takeaway of the DLC, is I got some gold, and that's it?
You've heard stories of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. This story's different than the others. It's all in promise of beginnings. And the ending.
When Dog fell in the Sierra Madre Casino, 2 died as 1. Dog died hungry, alone, frightened. The voice in his head died with him, screaming, furious, enraged. But the voice was gone, and Dog was grateful. At least Dog was dead, and the voice needed to watch over him no more. In the moment before their lives ended, the wall between the 2 personalities fell. The 2 became silent as they saw the chain between them. Hunger and control are twin greeds, something Dog and his shadow had never realized.
Dean Domino, entertainer, singer, thief, explored the Sierra Madre not long after he was rescued by the courier. Once he left the theater, the Sierra Madre recognized him as a guest, and many doors opened to him. He had to admit it had been built to last. During his search, he came across the final records of Vera and Sinclair, and realized what happened the night the bombs fell. He felt strangely sad for a moment, and he had no idea why. Shrugging it off, his mind turned instead to where the courier had come from. Vegas still survived, out there in the Mojave. Its sights, sounds, and casinos, ripe for the taking. So, giving the Sierra Madre one last nod and a wink, he set off beyond the cloud to begin again.
Christine, her mission complete, found new purpose as the Sierra Madre's warden. She watched over it silently, by choice. Over time, the ghost people came to see her as one of the holograms. They would watch, silently, as she walked among them. At times, Christine thought of the courier, who had kept Elijah's hand from her throat. The courier reminded her of the other courier she had met in the Big Empty, and wondered if the 2 had found each other at last. She did not think of them again until she heard the legends of the Divide. The Divide, where the 2 messengers, the 2 couriers, fought beneath an ancient flag, at the edge of the world.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses. Some foolishness about it lying in the middle of a city of dead. A city of ghosts. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. An illusion that you can begin again. Change your fortunes. Finding it, though, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Wait a moment. Before you go, we hope you've enjoyed your stay. Farewells can be a time of sadness. Letting go, difficult. As a guest of the Sierra Madre, you know that truth more than anyone. Frederick Sinclair believed one's life could be made anew every day. The that fortunes were more than the wealth in your hands. Love, life, family, those to care for, and those who will care for you. To those who know these joys, the Sierra Madre holds little they don't already have. Out in the world, beyond these walls, that is your chance to begin again. I hope you'll return in happier times. Until then, the Sierra Madre and I will hold you in our hearts. Wait a moment. Before you go, we hope...
It's repeating itself at that point. How's my inventory doing? Recon set. Some ammo. Alright, time to go ahead and turn off. Oop. Hardcore mode off. Does that affect my weight much? Not really, because I didn't have ammo by the end. I turned on hardcore mode because that was supposedly like the proper experience of that DLC. Mostly just meant that I very slowly lost health, I guess, which is, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about that DLC. It never quite came into its own as a survival experience necessarily. It was very kind of, it's got a little rote in that it's like meet up with these 3 people, then meet up with these 3 people again, then meet up with these 3 people again, and then deal with the final boss. But then weirdly, the people you deal with, you literally do just go and quote-unquote deal with them, and that's it. Like, you don't group up with them, they don't come with you into... Oh, power armor. They don't come with you into the confrontation, despite them having narrative reason to go after him. They just stand there and wait, which feels weird. Ooh, an out-of-zone way to spend your remaining Sierra Madre chips. That's nice of them. Brotherhood for luck. Brother Elijah's robes. How are the robes also here? So he just has more robes? I looted his robes. Whoa. Dumb physics are freaking out, man. The physics are freaking out. Okay, so where's all my gear? They took all my gear off of me, right? So like it must be like around here. Presumably. Is it upstairs? Oop. Oh, I'm over encumbered and cannot run. Do I have all my gear now? Yes. Nice of them to put a locker right here to help me deal with that problem. Okay. Oopsie. Combat armor back on. Probably gonna want to put the gold in here for the sake of my own. There you go. Now I can walk around. Okay. Okay, so that'll be my own problems. I need to then find a chance to get that gold from that box into the hands of vendors so that I can get all their caps at some point. That'll be the goal. Moving forward. Welcome, Father Elijah. Science Entry 112. I've started analyzing samples of the cloud that surrounds the Sierra Madre. Preliminary results are promising. I need to perform a proper atmospheric analysis that requires I travel there directly. Still, the sample I have collected in my chemistry set is enough to keep my experiments running. The cloud residue replenishes slowly, and I have to limit the gathering of samples to its rate of growth, allowing me to restock once per day. Download holo message? Ahmed message from Sierra Madre. Dear Mr. Elijah, congratulations on your winning luck at the Sierra Madre Casino. We have set up your payment of Sierra Madre chips to be automatically delivered at the drop box you specified every 3 days. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed your stay. Sincerely, the Sierra Madre Management. Ammo. That time my light was off. So that is that is a power helmet. Is there power armor? What is powering that thing 24/7? There's a Weezer rifle. Still got a smoking problem, though. Just infinity ciggies. I need 25 science to do something. I don't really want cloud residue. If it was ever that interesting, I don't think I ever found a purpose for it. Mostly just a helmet that I probably want to put in the thing. Oop. Drop box? Oh. 100 chips. That's for the super stim pack. You can sleep, and that's about it. Well, alright, I do believe we're done here, and I think off camera I might deal with the inventory management mess, because my inventory is pretty full when I came in. Definitely too full to deal with almost 200 pounds of gold bars, but they're here. Along with this DT, it's weaker than my current setup, but it's also not very repaired. Alright, yeah, we'll deal with that some other time. We did it! First DLC down. That was not short. This is gonna be a long playthrough. Okay.